In Vadim Zeland's Transurfing Yourself, he talks about the idea of regeneration, complete regeneration of the body, not just the physical body, but also the mental body as well. And so today I'm going to take you through an exercise that you can practice to connect with the optimal you. But first, I just want to talk about how we get this program of aging installed into our subconscious minds. It's everywhere in society. We celebrate all the birthdays, we celebrate events of time passing like New Year's Eve, we use calendars, we use watches, we're always observing the passage of time. And so the only time that actually exists in our reality is now. So every time you can connect to the present moment, to the now, is when you can literally stop time. And you understand, like when you've been in those moments where you're just so in the moment and you're feeling and observing and noticing all the details, all the kinesthetic and visual and oral details of the moment, you literally feel like time has stopped. So this is what we're going to get into first before we begin. And then I will take you through the regeneration exercise. And so understand that aging is just a program that's been installed and you can replace it. And the key here, in order to activate this dormant ability to regenerate your body, we got to install a regeneration program to replace the aging program. All right. So first we're going to get started with getting into a learning state so that we can get right into this relaxation regeneration state. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pick a spot on the wall in the room that you're in, across the room, and above your eye level, so you're looking upwards. And when you find your spot, I want you to keep looking at this spot until I tell you to close your eyes, okay? So find your spot, and what I want you to do is notice that the longer that you stare at that spot, you're going to see all the shapes and the colors, the objects in the room start to fill into your peripheral vision, above and below, and to the sides. And so just allow all the objects in the room to slowly come in and form in your peripheral vision. And then next, I want you to notice all the sounds. Notice the sound of my voice coming through your device, and notice any sounds in your home. Maybe you have pets or other people in your home right now, or maybe you can hear traffic outside or your neighbors next door. And maybe there's an appliance that's humming right now or some music playing in the background. So just notice all the sounds and add them to the picture that you're looking at. And then the next step is to notice all the sensations and feelings in and around your body. Notice how it feels to have your feet on the ground, or maybe they're curled underneath you on the couch. Notice if you're hungry or you're tired. Notice if you feel tense. Notice how your clothes feel hanging off your body, or how your hair might be touching your face. Notice all the feelings and sensations. And as you've done this process, your breathing has slowed right down. And your heart rate has slowed down too. Before I begin the regeneration exercise, I want to let you know that you can anchor this so that you can access this anchor daily and use it to get yourself back into that feeling of the optimal you. So how to anchor is you can just pick any spot on your body where you just touch and hold. So for me, I like to press my knuckle and just anchor any emotion, positive emotion that I'm feeling at any time of the day. I will put that positive emotion into my anchor and I just keep stacking it with more good moments. So you can do this with the regeneration state and then go about your day. And every time you experience a really great feeling, just press and hold your anchor for 5 to 15 seconds, okay? You can use, your hand, you can grab your shoulder, put your hand on your heart, whatever it is for you is fine. All right, close your eyes. And as you do this, I want you to just review your body and just scan it. And I want you to notice your breath, your posture, your vitality, your vigor. Notice if you have any tension in your body. Notice any areas of weakness. And as you do this, I want you to observe without judgment. And now I want you to create the optimal you. Now, in the space of variations, place of limitless possibilities, exists every single version of you at the same time. And the optimal you exists on your highest and best life track. So I want you to connect with this version of you that has completely balanced emotions, is at its peak vitality and strength and vigor, that has full clarity, moves with grace. And if you like, you can even rewind your life through its various phases and find a peak version of you there, if you'd like, if you prefer. And I want you to imagine this version of optimal you standing in front of you like a hologram. And just notice your posture and their posture. Notice your breath, and then notice their breath. Notice your vitality, and notice the vitality of the optimal you. Notice your strength, and notice the strength of the optimal you. And as you observe yourself and the optimal you, I want you to notice the differences. And now I want you to take a step forward towards your optimal you and have your energy fields merge now. And I want you to place your hands on top of the shoulders of the optimal you. And as you do this, I want you to see the energy flow between you and the optimal you merge. Your breath becomes their breath. Your posture becomes their posture. Your vitality becomes their vitality. Your mental clarity becomes their mental clarity. And I want you to take a deep breath in and imagine the optimal you's energy flowing through your body. And as you exhale, it reaches every corner of your body. And I want you to anchor this now. Grab and hold your anchor and take another deep breath in. And feel the energy of the optimal you flowing through your body at peak vitality, peak energy, peak vigor, total mental clarity, total confidence, lots of grace. And anchor and hold that now. And I want you to feel the intensity of this optimal you inside your body now. And you're locking it in with this anchor. And now release it. And you can access this anchor on a daily basis whenever you want to regenerate your body. Just get into the peripheral vision and then use your anchor. And you can even anchor the peripheral vision if you'd like to. So you could just press your anchor and just immediately feel the optimal you.